Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
In that bottom lane to really get any sort of advantage. K'Sante going to come in, the Dusante, as we like to say. He's
we'll see what they can get done as Equalizer.
Oh, yeah, there's the Ignite down as well. And look at the items, Wolf. Look at the items. He picks up the Sorcerer's Shoes and just cooks the K'Sante. Kwangdong Freecs are going to be able to set up for this Drake, but Pyosik just waits for the wall to go down. Kuz taking a lot of damage from the Unleashed Power, and so he is out of this one. And KT, they'll pick up where Kwangdong Freecs started.
Yeah, this is a little bit unfortunate for Kwangdong. Bulldog's timing of his ultimate a little bit too early to actually help them secure the dragon itself. And like I said, BDD, his ult does damage, and he's just going to push Kuz off of it, and that is the secure. It's a bloodless fight there on the bottom side of the map, but it is a successful one for KT, and they need to be able to stack these dragons very well.
Oh, well, this is looking scary as, oh my goodness, the terrifying Rumble just comes in, barbecues the Talia, and heads back towards the top side. Now we
actually show up to the fight on time here. They had no prio to do so.
Yeah, and so this is just going to be taken. Looks like Kwangdong Freecs might try to get some sort of
though.
Yeah, Q going to miss there as Dudu might have missed that on purpose to try and bait Perfect in, and there is the counter-strike. Pyosik going to turn up, though Flash comes through. Great positioning of the Equalizer, although they do get out of the way. It just doesn't matter, as now BDD, he's teleported in, unleashes the power towards Kuz as the seismic shove is decent.
K'Sante invaded them into that fight, had a really well-placed Equalizer there, and even though the K'Sante all-out was actually really nice to pull him away from the Equalizers. Oh, Barrel.
There's a flash forward. Pop Blossom is going to come in, but Def not actually affected by it. Whirling Death comes down. Barrel is just pulled out of from the side, and now Deft is able to lock down that kill. Slowed down with the Rand. Barrel out of dashes, out of hooks, and so they're going to let the Neek.
I like that.
The added lethality in Def's build, he does like to do this and then still goes other things, is oh dear, Quantum caught backing on a ward, and they're going to find the right one here as well. BDD locks down the Nico. Can't be too tricky. Still looking relatively good for now as the Rift Herald is going to crash. Nice
so they get a
Pyosik.
turret, and now they have insane prio for Dragon. They're getting an extra charge on this Herald, it looks like, too. Equalizer dropped.
Yeah, Bull down to 50% health. What the heck? Quantum just... he's just gone. He just came back.
Yeah.
Oh god. Well, there's another drive here for Beryl as 200 health left on Shelly, and she'll get another charge. Inhibitor turret at 17 minutes.
You know, never damage in this game, and now Kuz caught in this bottom lane.
Yeah, and he does actually throw, Pyosik throws Kuz into Def. Not exactly optimal, but it doesn't really matter. Seismic Shove connects onto the Callista, but not able to do enough damage here as now the rest of KT are just going to pile forward. Decent Pop Blossom attempt, but he's just too squishy. Quantum not able to do anything. Fate's Call gets Beryl out of there, and now Dudu dashing forward. They do manage to lock down the kill onto Pyosik. That should be all they get off the back of this one. Remember, there is no turret in this area all out here as the hook is too good. And now Bull trying to get that cash in. Deft is fighting him, and he does go down. BDD manages to get the kill in the end, but still some decent money over to the Draven. And without Rumble, it's a little bit more on. We want to be looking at as Beryl at full health. Celestial opposition at the ready as Equalizer on top of Bull once again. He's sort of just pushed against the wall, and the flash forward from Perfect. Whirling Death is decent as now Perfect kind of out of the fight, but Kuz is already dead. Deft able to lock down that one, and Quantum once again at 50%. Perfect just doesn't really care, man. He's going down low, but it doesn't really matter. Shape Split are going to be collected by Beryl, and there is Soul Point for KT.
I mean, he just won the fight on his own. He's like, oh, I pushed Bull out. That's it. That's the end of the fight, and I'm going to keep tossing harpoons in and making sure they don't come in here for a contest. Kuz is dead. There's no way for them to actually smite this, and BDD is just like, well,
it is... Yeah, that's 2 completed items. Is now Weaver's Wall going to come on through. Pop Blossom looking for him, gets the shield, and that is about it. Seismic Shove does push Deft into the wall, but that scatter is fantastic. Bull, the Whirling Death is actually for him, and there goes Bulldog as well. Quantum taken down in an instant. The knock-up from Beryl. They are just chaining them one after the other, as, yeah, Dudu takes a little while to die, but Deft is going to be able to take him down, and a celebratory Equalizer is there, and the king of team fights, yeah, I would agree.
So far in this game, that is absolute. Yeah, and BDD are going to turn that one around. Perfect now has, we're going to talk about this.
Yeah, the Storm Surge.
Storm Surge. He's probably not going to like that, but it is pretty...
I mean, I like it as a snowball item, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're just absolutely crushing, having extra movement speed means you just get to light people on fire more. And they're only going to be running away from you at this point in time,
I mean,
right?
that's true. I guess given the game state, Huni might not mind it too much, and Huni does normally like aggressive things and lots of damage, so we'll see what he thinks about it. I don't hate it, because I think he can do no wrong in this game.
Decent seismic shove there onto Pyosik. Does suffer a fair bit of his health bar in damage as Deft and Beryl hanging out here in this mid lane. Inhibitor still up and available as, of course, they only took the Inhibitor turret very early on as Hook going to connect onto Dudu. Equalizer means that Bull is just out of this fight entirely, all out onto Deft as he is going to be taken down. But still, there is so much damage available from KT. BDD raining hell down upon them. Cuz is going to die. There is the stun onto Bulldog with the Scat of the Week, but the seismic shove is still there, and BDD will be taken down. The rest of the three on KT, though, they are still going to be able to take this Inhibitor. Inhibitor turret in trouble, and Bulldog not really going to be able to do too much as well.
It's going to be difficult to end here with Bulldog still alive, and he's going to be able to Weaver's Wall his way to safety, and even with the Baron, KT are going to back out. I think they definitely gave some consideration to trying to end, but that wave thins out in bottom as well. Now perfect.
Nice little sidestep on those Qs as well as Pyosik's at full health. I don't know whether Dudu is really going to be able to do too much, but they do have the band back together. And Perfect now going to get hit by that Q. All right, Pyosik, can you actually stop them from continuing to chase them down as that Harpoon lands? And that means that a little bit of a shame. I thought the Storm Surge could probably be made up for, but with an arm guard there, it's just not happening. As Quantum now going to look for an opportunity, another phenomenal equalizer. Oh my god! If he had a Void Staff, then maybe they had have died, but he would have died himself if he didn't have that arm guard, so maybe, just maybe, he'll get away with it. Still, Bulldog's able to lock that one down, but that's a Mountain Soul now for KT, as Dudu's going to get engaged on a Hook going to connect there as well, and now Bull is in so much trouble, just knocked up over and over again. Deft finally catches up, and that is going to be the death of the Draven. Cuz knocked into the sky as well, and he's going to be the last kill. As well, I guess Bulldog is still here. He's just trying to take care of the base. Made it out unscathed.
Yeah, he's going to manage that wave, and the Inhibitor is still down for 3 minutes time, but I will be able to this fight. Bull does some traveling, but is not able to escape from the
Oh, okay, well this is a bit of an engage onto Perfect. He looks for Bull, but he is going to be taken down. Cuz grabs that kill, as now Beryl looks for a little bit of a re-engage. Deft over the wall actually is going to be able to keep himself safe, and the Jax is going to go down. Another seismic shove is decent for the disengage, but Kwangdong Freecs, they just want out of this one. It's a 1-for-1 trade though, and honestly, you kill this Rumble, you're feeling very happy to sacrifice Cuz.
Yeah, the problem is that they don't have enough control after the fight, so they still will just lose more of the map. And
all right, so the good news does end.
Yeah, the good news does end that you got some money again out of this Rumble. Arm guard's broken, so they knew they could focus him down. We're missing some context as to how that fight started off and why Perfect was that far forward, but probably just pushing that vision and trying to get additional information.
Oh dear, there's the Hex Flash over the wall. Dudu not exactly the prime target, but they'll take whatever they can get. As Quantum looking for a re-engage angle. There's the all-out to get him out of there, and that is actually going to work. Pyosik down to 50%. Win becomes lightning as Dudu maybe don't go too far forward, my friend. He'll get knocked up and taken down. Fate's call now for the re-engage. As Quantum, he'll try and dash cannon his way out, but there's another dash here for the Xin Zhao. And now Cuz on that flank angle going to be spotted by the Vision, and they cannot just go in one by one, especially not when KT are this far ahead.
Yeah, and to give Quantum a little bit of credit, I mean, when your game is this lost and you have no map control, the Nico is going to die a lot.
As Scat of the Week onto Bull, managing to find that target. Kind of ridiculous there from BDD as these Nexus turrets just fall down. It's the end of the game, guys. We'll see whether KT go for some more kills, as that is a really nice Q3, to be honest, out of Dudu, but the Scat of the Week is going to come through. Bull is going to be the last one to die, and then the Nexus will be finished off. KT getting some revenge over the Kwangdong Freecs after round one.
At least in this